Hi there, this is Kelly from Moonbean Gems Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your December 2020 general reading. So before we get into it, I just want to go over a brief little intro, and then we'll start your reading, okay? So I am an intuitive reader. My messages are timeless and they're not date specific, okay? So have a look at the title of each reading to see if it resonates with you. If it does, chances are there's probably some messages found there within the reading, okay? Also have a look at your moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, seeing as some months those are going to resonate better for you than just your sun sign. If you're a cross watcher or you're interested in a relationship, or you are interested in love, or maybe you're in a relationship, but whatever it is, okay? Relationships in general, it doesn't have to be a romantic partnership, but just to get a better understanding about how this individual works within relationships, I would suggest checking out the 7th house as well, okay? So to make it easy, at the end of this video, I will link that video to as well as your November reading, okay? So just to make it easy on you guys, look out for that at the end, okay? Again, 7th house has to do with relationships. So if that's something you're interested in, cross watchers usually, check that out as well, okay? So that being said, I do have a couple giveaways happening. One has to do with 1,000 subscribers. So if you can help me get to that, that would be fabulous. All you got to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, okay, and comment below. The other one has to do with free personal readings. So again, like, subscribe, share, and comment below, okay? You can win a free personal reading for this month as well as last month. All you got to do, same thing. I will link last month's video, like I said, or any video in the month, in that month will, like, if you comment on any video, it doesn't have to be your zodiac sign, okay? Again, you may be intuitively guided to watch a video because of the title, which I recommend, versus just going based off your sun sign, okay? So that being said, if you are interested in personal readings, there's also information found in the description box below, okay? So check that out. If you have any questions, my email is there, okay? You can also check me out on Instagram and on Facebook. I do post their daily collective readings. I also go live quite frequently as well. Again, you're interested in a reading, you just email me, or you can message me on any of the social media platforms that I'm on, and I will reach out as soon as I can. Okay, so I've changed things up a little bit as to how, or I guess how I do my reading, as well as the reading itself. Like usually I would, well, you'll see. Okay, you'll see. So enjoy your reading. Okay. All right, Virgos. So as I mentioned, I've changed up this month's reading a bit. So the spread is different. I'm using a Celtic cross this time around. And also I'm not going to be using the runes. Okay, so that's kind of the difference for this month. Let me know whether or not you like it. Okay, so moving on. We're going to start with the Moonology Oracle, okay? And I'm going to be looking at just where you're at right now, Virgo. Where are we? 'Cause I'm a Virgo too. So let's see. Where are we right now? Where are Virgos right now? Of course, yours decides to fly out and fall on the floor. So, Virgos, you got, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Which is interesting. We have a full moon in Gemini happening, and it is in Sagittarius season, I believe. So, Saggy season, or right before Sagittarius season, let's just say. So it's that fiery energy, right? So with this card, it could indicate that there's definitely something you are missing here. Okay, Spirit definitely is asking you, okay, look at the bigger picture, meaning there's things you're not missing, or things that you are missing, sorry, that you're not seeing, that and maybe you're focusing on something that may be irrelevant at the moment, or just not that serious. You're not seeing everything else going on. Okay? For others of you, this can be in regards to a relationship. This can be in regards to, work related, or maybe you've got your own, or it's political even, or like what's going on globally around the world. It's really just how it resonates with you, right? So we're going to look at what this card, what the, full moon in Sagittarius is all about. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minute can be counterproductive. Over the minute can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Okay? Whenever I think of Sagittarius or Sagittarius season, I just think of adventure. So don't be afraid to, go on an adventure. Okay, this December. Be confident about it too. Like, be confident. Don't be overconfident, but, have fun, right? Also, don't forget that, you've got to, it's all about balance, right? So find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much, right? Again, that's all the things that I kind of think about in regards to this card. So that's kind of your energy at the moment. I was going to call you Sagittarius, but no, you're not. You're Virgo. So, but yeah, I feel like you're actually kind of looking forward or wanting things to move forward. Anyway, so moving forward, we're going to be using the Zombie Tarot. Okay, so again, I did pre-shuffle the cards, but then decided, you know what, I'm going to shuffle again. So let's look at what your potential challenges are for December. Okay. We got two cards that fell out. So we have Ace of Hazards and the Empress. I kind of get the feeling that this has to do with providing for your family. Okay, you could be that Empress in the situation here, right? And the Ace of Hazards has to do with obviously your money situation, right? There could also be, but again, it's your potential or challenges, right? So there is a potential here, Virgo, for you to create your own business. For some of you, it's jewelry for some, okay? So get going, get cracking that whip and get going on making, that jewelry for some of you. For others of you, There's other things like maybe pick up some shifts, right? I see like pick up shifts at work. I see, again, there is a potential here for you to just even find a new job, a new position somewhere. There's also a raise that could happen here. All of that, right? The Empress brings abundance. And again, you just gotta stay in that positive mindset, right? Because you don't want to turn all that potential into challenges, right? Because maybe for some of you, that is a challenge right now. You're having a hard time finding a new job. Maybe you're trying to, work is cutting back on hours and you're having a hard time, or with lockdowns happening, I know where I'm living, they're not necessarily where I'm at, like situated exactly, but around me in like surrounding areas, they're already doing that. They're already locked down. Everybody's gone home. Only essential services are available. And, maybe that's your situation. Okay. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. All right. If you need to reverse roles at any point in time, you're welcome to do that. Because again, we have cross watchers that may resonate with these messages as well. Okay. Oh, also let me know in the comments below if any of this is resonating also for you. All right, so I'm going to just move that up just a little. Okay, so what are your guides? What is the universe asking you to focus on? And right away I shuffled and this flew right out. So clearly, ton of hazards. For some of you, this could be your home life, Virgo. But this is, again, it's more than that. It's money, making money for the home, right? Working together to make money for the home, or not just make money, but working within the home as a team, right? Like your significant other, right? Whether you're married or not, doesn't matter. And maybe you don't have a significant other, but you live with your parents or whatever your situation, okay? Maybe you do have a significant other, but you don't have your own home right now, but you're living at home with your parents. It's time to contribute. It's time to repay that, right? In order for things to flow, in order for things to move forward. Maybe that's why you're having some trouble financially or some issues moving forward. I'm just focused on that water meter there. So there could be an issue with a home, trying to, not for everybody. Home repairs, whatever it is, right? So it's time to focus on the home. So, okay. Let's look at your past, Virgo. What do we need to know about Virgo's past? Queen of Wands. Okay. Queen of Wands is a very powerful energy. Okay. This is, but with this deck, it's a little different. But there is some similarities to your, but. So in the past, I see somebody who was, in regards to work, career, whatever, okay, you would sacrifice your time, your energy, even your mental health, your health, even your physical health, okay, in order to whether it was, and I don't even think it was to be recognized, it was just you had a duty to do, and it was part of the job, and it's what you did, or at least that's, again, Virgo, you're an earth sign, right? Earth signs have good work ethics, Okay, I'm not saying that the other signs don't, absolutely not true, but you tend to go above and beyond in the workplace, okay? You, Virgo, Capricorns, and Taurus, okay? All in your own ways, absolutely, okay? But you tend to work your freaking asses off, okay? And in this case, this nurse literally ripped off her arm in order to give it to a patient. All right? So, and or coworker, right? Depending, like maybe they need a hand physically, whatever. Okay, and this is the type of person that you were. Okay, Queen of Wands can also indicate someone who is very, in this case, healer. Okay, a lot of earth signs. Again, Tauruses, Virgos, Capricorns, you have that in you, that innate ability to, and I just heard the kitchen witch. So some of you are really good at cooking and just in the home, like focus on the home, okay? Water those plants, friggin' like all that shit. Keep those plants thriving, okay? If your home is thriving, you are thriving. So just keep that in mind. Let's look at your strengths. What is a Virgo's strengths? Okay, so we're going to move that. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to move things around a little bit so you can see. So we have the Three of Hazards again. Okay, so if this is in regards to a relationship, so a committed relationship, marriage, whatever, the home. This is about fixing the home, tending to the home, right? A partnership, working together, teamwork. All of that is here. And that's your strength. You can, like, working as a team, and even like in business or at work, or if this is, you know, for some of you who are not. Sorry, guys, my dog. I have the blinds open and Ruby. Okay, guys, 1 second. All right, sorry about that. But as I was saying, so in regards to these strengths of yours, okay, like it is, again, in the Pentacles, like I was saying, right? Like I was even mentioning this before we talked about strengths in regard to your past, okay? So maybe not necessarily live in the past, but let's go back to some of those positive things or lessons that you've learned. It doesn't have to necessarily be positive, even negative lesson, whatever. It's not even it's not about positive or negative lessons. It's just about what you've learned in general, okay? Your past is going to affect your present, but don't live there. Just use it, okay? Use it to your ability. So, right, so that was your strengths. We're going to get into what's for you here in the near future. Keep in mind, future can change. Okay, we have the ability to change the outcome of that. So don't get hung up on what happens, right? It all depends on, are you focused where you need to be on that 10 of hazards? And the 3 of hazards, working together as a team, collaborating, right? Benefiting the home, bringing it into the home, right? Taking care of each other. The love, the support, all of that. Family dynamic there. Whether you're in a relationship or not, okay? Like I said, this could even be for those who live with their parents. Oh, I didn't even start. Okay, so let's look at your, is it near future? Near future for Virgo. What's in near future for Virgo? Hermit. Really? It's your card, Virgo. Here it is. The Hermit. I like this card, though, in this deck. She's just relaxed, curled up on the couch, reading a book. Okay? But it's not just any book. She's really looking at things. She's really doing some work there. Okay? This could be some spiritual work for some of you. So, Virgo, maybe that's another thing you need to focus on. Not just your pentacles. It's one of the things you need to focus on, right? Your family life, all of that. So that's the physical. But you also need to think about the spiritual, right? The Hermit has to do with really going within and shining that light on things that you might not want to look at or want to think about. But maybe that's the only way in order to move forward, right? Whatever challenge or block that you're experiencing, financially even. Okay. So in the near future, the Hermit is probably suggesting to look inwards. Okay, maybe you need some time away to think about things, whether that's away from, it can also suggest a time away maybe from work, right? Again, with COVID and everything up in the air, some of us are very uncertain as to what we're doing for work, right? I've been fortunate that I, have a few things on the go. So I'm not, I'm thankful for, for what I have and the ability to be able to do what I do. But that's not the case for everybody, right? So let's look at what suggested approach would be. What's Virgo's? All right, 8 of Hazards. Just keep working. Just keep focused. Keep going. Master your craft. Okay, I think in conjunction with this Hermit, for sure. Okay, keep that balance of the physical, right? The money, right? The working, as well as with that spiritual aspect as well. Okay, it's going to have a positive effect on you mentally and emotionally as well as physical, right? If you've got that balance. Okay. Oop. So yeah. Don't put too much pressure, though, is what I'm also feeling with that card. So yeah, keep working, keep going, I've got this up here, Virgos. I think you can definitely attest to the fact of the power of affirmations and daily affirmations, or even like the written word or spoken word or any of that. But I say this to myself all the time. It's probably reversed. Can't see it. It says, you didn't come this far only to come this far. And sometimes we need that reminder. It's okay to vent and get it out, but just be careful, right? Don't be too explosive. Don't say or do things that you may regret. It can happen. You're going to have that up and down feeling here, okay? But again, go inwards and really look at what you have, okay? So, what do we need to know? So that was your suggested approach. What does Virgo need to know? Magician. You can manifest your reality. Okay, a master magician over here. Virgo, again, this is also your card. This can also represent Scorpio. Maybe you have Scorpio in your chart. Dude, like I'm telling you, I've got Virgo and Scorpio. I'm Virgo Sun, Scorpio Ascendant. So I'm resonating. I'm sorry, but I'm definitely resonating with the message, guys. Let me know if you are at all. Comments, okay? That's also how you guys are going to qualify for free personal readings, right? Got a comment. Anyway, so the Magician, okay? You have this ability, Virgo. You are magic. You can make this happen. You can make money appear from nowhere. You just gotta focus, okay? And not put too much pressure on you. Have fun with it. Enjoy yourself, okay? Keep things balanced. Be practical. All of that. Use your earthly, like, abilities, okay, and get the job done. So, what are your hopes and fears, Virgo? What are Virgo's hopes and fears? Whew, again, your cards are just popping out. Knight of Cups. Hopes and fears. This is someone messing up your relationship. Hope and fears. This could be you or the cross watcher or the other person. But there is this person from your past here. This could be an ex. Somebody here. Could be your ex, could be their ex, could be somebody's ex. If it's not an ex, this is somebody new. This is other people. It could be a water sign, another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But again, it's this energy of Prince Charming. Somebody coming in here who's very smooth talking, okay? Not necessarily the fuck boy that, you know, the Knight of Wands can be. But this is somebody who is... and for some of you, this is hopes, right? Because for those of you who aren't married, who live at home, who maybe, you know, want this, that could be your hopes, that Prince Charming is going to come, you know, waltzing into your life, in this case, on a surfboard. So what is your potential future, Virgo? Nine of Cups. Right, so your potential future, again, this can always change. Keep that in mind. But your potential future has to do with you just being content and happy within yourself. Okay? Within yourself. And again, this is all due to keeping things balanced. Right? So again, I go back to the first card where you're being asked to look at the bigger picture, Virgo. And that's where you're going to find your answer. So again, that Hermit for your near future, that'll be a moment where you can maybe disassociate from what's going on in your life currently, and you can actually be like an outsider looking in and really paying attention and making those connections and seeing what is happening here, that hey, I have the ability to do X, Y, and Z, and you know, A, B, C is going to happen for me, right? All right, Virgo, again, like I said, if you resonated with these messages, please let me know in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate any and all comments, okay? Your feedback is definitely appreciated, and I look forward to receiving your messages. The more we connect, the better I'm going to be able to relay these messages for you, right? And for me to be able to connect with your energy. So please don't think that, like, you know, your thoughts or whatever it is, your feelings aren't valued. They are definitely valued, okay? Any and all feedback greatly appreciated. Don't forget to check out your moon, rising, and Venus and Jupiter placements as well, seeing as some months that those are going to resonate better for you than just your sun sign. I will link your 7th house to the top there for you, Virgo. So you're gonna see your November reading appear, as well as a Pisces December reading. Okay, Pisces is your 7th house. For those of you that are not familiar with the 7th house has to do with relationships, right, and sharing and connecting and that kind of thing. So if that's something that you're interested, is, you know, definitely cross watchers are going to be. So have a look at Pisces reading as well. Don't forget to comment and let me know there also. Okay, I do have those giveaways happening. So once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be putting out a video, which is why, okay, if you like this reading, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, but also subscribe and hit the notification bell, okay? Because when that video comes out, you're going to be notified, you're going to comment, and you're going to be put in a draw for some crystal jewelry, okay, that you can win. Also, I do have the other giveaway, which has to do with personal readings. So if you comment on this video, your name will be put into a draw at the end of the month, okay, for a free personal reading. I will contact you through your comment, and then we can you know, once you win. And we can go from there. Okay. It's a great way if you haven't, maybe you're interested in personal reading, but you are not sure how they work. That's a great way to start, right? Is get a free one, right? You know, some people may not be able to afford personal readings. So again, that's another way for me to give back to you guys, right? Also, I do have information regarding personal readings if you are interested in the description box below this video, as well as all my other videos. Okay, so don't hesitate, check it out. All the info is there, but if you, for whatever reason, have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out by email, or if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you can also message me through there, and we can set something up. All right. So yeah, that's been your reading, guys. December looks pretty good as long as you're focusing on the home, right? I mean, it's December. A lot of places are locked down, so you're going to be stuck at home, maybe fixing things up for some of you, fixing your relationships for others of you. So, you know, use your time wisely, okay? And enjoy, all right? Many blessings. Take care, Virgo.